Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Dragon Quest The Adventure of Dai, which is on episode 34, or Dragon Quest Dai no Daibouken on episode 34. Anyways, this episode right here was actually really nice. I am very happy and excited to see one character back, dude. It's been so long. I do not know how long it has been. Like, I'm trying to, figure that out right now, you know? I mean, it's been so long since the last time we ever saw that character, you know? It's been way too long. way too long. So, if anything else, let's just get this started, okay? And, yeah. We have to it that Leona and the others arrive back at Paprika Kingdom, etc., but we see to it that everybody takes their separate ways for now while Leona is getting preparations ready. Then we get to see a scene where I think we see a woman who's training herself and she's going to enter a martial arts tournament in Ramos, you know? Then we get to see a scene where Dai and Pop are training right now. Well, Dai is training right now and he's actually learning how to use Zapple or Raidane, you know? Which is something that he actually manages to do without using his crest. His dragon crest seal, you know? On his right hand. As the episode progresses and continues on, we have to it that Dai gets some new equipment and a new knife, you know, which is a paprika knife, I believe. It's the same knife that Leona gave Dai, but this time it's a wind kind of element. Unfortunately, the water one has gone missing whatsoever, so Dai is left with that, you know, which I go like, oh, that's pretty slick here and there. Then we get to see Dai actually using his crest right now and gotten a little used to it, but unfortunately, there's one big old problem. With all of his aura focused on his fist, his energy drains rapidly. Even freaking Hunkuro mentions as one more weakness as well. Your fist will be enough to face a normal enemy. However, you can't use weapons. But you can't use weapons when you have your dragon aura, you know? And that's a problem. When it came to Baran himself, he is able to use a demonic dragon sword that's able to handle his strength, you know? Which is really crazy and hectic right now. And we have to it that, that since Dai can't use any weapons with his dragon aura or dragon knight's power, that's a problem because Dai can only use his fist for now, but it's useful against normal monsters. But when fighting against Baran, that's a whole different story. We seen that. We watched that. We witnessed it, dude. It was a hectic, crazy battle. One of the craziest battles I ever saw in the Dragon Quest series, you know? Entertainment, media, TV-wise, if anything. But we have to it that our old man of Paprika, that's always been helping out Leona, which she's on a mission right now to gather allies right now. That much is considered. I'm just putting out, simple recap of what she's doing. However, going back to the old man of Paprika, he says that there's one sword that Dai might be able to handle, or that sword might be able to handle Dai's power. It's called the Sword of Champions, which is actually happening in Ramos martial arts tournament, which Dai and Pop got news about. And they end up having to run over there, teleport real quick, and enter the tournament as in a hurry, you know? And we see to it, we get to see Hunkuro decides to tell Crocodile he's going to go off to train using Avant Style's spirit technique, which I kind of like, you know? Avant Style, we all know that Avant is a hero, and he mastered all kinds of fighting styles, which is something that I think is really nice and slick to know, you know? I mean, I'm pretty sure swordsmanship is not the only thing Avant Sensei handled. I'm pretty sure there were more styles of fighting that he must have mastered, which any hero would be able to do. I mean, if you think about it, it's a big nostalgic reference to the Easter eggs of the Dragon Quest games, you know? Because, you know, when it comes to the hero in the Dragon Quest games, if you guys remember correctly, if you guys played the games or something, I remember playing up to number 6 or something, etc. Etc. Going off topic, forgive me. But the hero will actually will be able to do any kind of style, if I remember correctly. Because that's how OP a hero is. I'm serious. I mean, you train the hero, you level him up, you put him into a different class or so. Once he's a hero, he's pretty much ready for action. That much is considered. But that aside, going back to Hunkuro, he said he memorized enough of Avant Style spirit techniques, so he's going to use that knowledge and practice and train himself with it, because he wants to carry out Lawheart's will, not to mention he has to get used to using a spear, because his sword just got crumbled to dust, which really, really sucks. I love that sword and that armor so much, man. It's really upsetting to see such a sword and armor go poof after Dai used it. But there was no other choice. It's either use that weapon or die when it came to that situation against Baran, you know? That aside, we had to it that Dai and Pop can't sign up for the tournament, and after Pop heard about a cute girl fighting in the ring, we get to see Maam. Maam greets herself with Dai and Pop after she heard about Pop's insults whatsoever after she beats up a guy, and Pop is trying to make sure if Maam is the real thing, because let's be honest, last episode or so, man, he got tricked, which really sucked, but he was weak that time, but still, come on, man, that aside, we get to see a monster rat who actually knows martial arts and beats up Pop for getting close to her, you know? And we have to it that, like, the rat looks at Dai and says, wow, you look shorter than usual. And of course, like, Dai ends up explaining to Mom what happened, and Pop actually died once, you know? This really shocked the living hell out of Mom and says, you care to explain what the hell is going on? And we have to it that the rat gets ready to fight against a big human guy whatsoever, and we get to see that Pop and Dai explain the entire story to Mom about the situation when they fought Baran and his Dragon Legion, you know? And it's really, really troubling right now because Pop and Dai came to Ramos to try to enter the martial arts tournament, but they were too late. And they want to win the Sword of Champions in order to fight Baran himself, because he's coming at them full force the next time he is healed and gets his sword repaired. Mom understands the situation, but she said, even if I win the tournament, I am not going to accept the Sword of Champions, because I can't help you kill your own father. And I get that. I really do. Even I, myself, I am against the idea of patricide, or killing one's parent. Because, guarantee, I don't care if you're a psychopath or something throughout the world, you kill your own parent, no matter what the reason is, even if it's a good reason or not, that sin or action is going to stick with you for the rest of your miserable life, etc. So I understand where Mom's coming from, you know? And I'll get to more to that later. And we get to see that the Ramos King actually talks to the guy who apparently looks sinister, you know? Looks like he's a troublemaker in a certain way, and I'm afraid he may cause some trouble. And preview the next episode, it looks like it's going to be more trouble along the way. And we have to it that the tournament moves to the finals, and we have to it that there's an unknown plot taking in motion right now. Preview in the next episode is called The Incident at the Finals, which I look forward to greatly. So overall, if I had to put it in simple words without a lot of detail, everybody's gone off to do their own thing. Leona's trying to gather a lot of allies to fight the Dark Army, because you know how terrifying they are. Not to mention, Crocodile, he's trying to get his weapon repaired, which I hope it gets stronger and it gets repaired. As for Hyunkuro, he ends up having to go out to train in spearmanship, you know, or practice using a spear, because he lost his sword. We all know that, and he has to learn how to use a new weapon. As for Dai, he's trying to get used to his Dragon Knight's power, but unfortunately there's a weakness to it. He can't use it for long, and he can't use a weapon with it. Any normal weapons with the Dragon Knight's power, it's gonna crumble. Unfortunately, there is no weapon that can handle Dai's power or the Dragon Knight's power. However, there is one sword that is mentioned to Dai and Pop besides Baran's demonic dragon sword weapon, you know? But all I could say is right now is that, like, when the Sword of Champions is happening in Romo's martial arts tournament, go over there, win the tournament, get the sword. Dai and Pop tries to go over there, but they were too late. So they meet Mom over there, and she's, I'm gonna say it, hot and sexy as hell. Hot and sexy as hell. Forgive me for my language and me being a little perverted all the time. I mean, all men and boys nowadays is perverted anyway, so what's the deal? The way how she fights and the way how she changed up her style in close to hand-to-hand combat, man. That's my kind of waifu, a lady or woman right there, you know? Learning how to fight? Hell, I would ask her to teach me how to fight, how to use martial arts, you know? Use acrobatics and all that, man. Especially when she's at that age, she's at her peak level, man. And she heard about the story here and there after Pop and Dai explained it to her. but she says she's not going to accept the Sword of Champions because she can't help Dai kill his own father. And I get that, I really do, but this is going to be troubling later, because if you guys remember correctly, once Baran gets his full power and his sword back into 100% condition, he's not going to hold back. He will go after Dai and end this. And I can guarantee you right now, if they don't have a weapon to fight against Baran, it's going to be very troubling. I mean, I'm pretty sure Dai could find a way to maybe fight his father and win against him without having to kill him. There might be a way to do that. I hope so, because I don't like the idea of patricide either, or killing one's parent. Because, like I said, and said it before, it's gonna, like, stick with you for the rest of your miserable life, etc. So I get the idea why Mom does not want to help him kill Dai's father, because patricide is the ugliest sin that you could ever do. But what else can they do right now? Because Baran is going once he heals up and gets his sword back into 100% condition, he's going to go after them full force. Even with Mom 100% Grandmaster Martial Artist, she's not going to win. Hell no! She's only human, and even humans have a limit to their power, That much is considered. Anyways, yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next episode. Hopefully something good will happen to get the Sword of Champions, or get a weapon for Dai for him to get to use, you know? Because they had to be ready against the Dark Lord and Baran. I mean, Baran's no longer part of the Dark Army, but he will go after them full force, and there has to be a way to fight him head on. You have to find a way. And Dai, I hope he gets stronger enough in order to use his Dragon Knight's power a little bit longer, because he can only use it in a short amount of time, and poof, he's tired as hell. Not to mention, no other weapon will be able to handle his power. But the Sword of Champions might be able to do that, which we'll have to see and find out later, you know? That's if they get the weapon. Anyways, love the episode so much. I know this is nothing special or original when it comes to any series in the anime or manga community of entertainment, but I think alone is still fascinating and fun to watch, you know? Great freaking Easter eggs and nostalgic references to the original Dragon Quest games, which I would like to try out the recent Dragon Quest game on the Switch, which I bought a long time ago, but I've been so busy with life, you know? That's how it goes. So, until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.